This piece is entitled Mob, My Own Business. Yes, this world would be a pretty easy and pleasant place to live if everybody could just mind his own business and let others do the same. But a wise old black faggot said to me years ago, "Some people are shits, darling." I was never able to forget it. Most of the trouble in this world has been caused by folks who can't mind their own business because they have no business of their own to mind, any more than a smallpox virus. Now, your virus is an obligate cellular parasite, and my contention is that what we call evil is quite literally a virus parasite occupying a certain brain area which we may term the right center. The mark of a basic shit is he has to be right. Right here, we must make a diagnostic distinction between a hardcore virus-occupied shit and a plain, mean, no-good son of a bitch. Some of these sons of bitches don't cause any trouble at all. They just want to be left alone. And others cause minor trouble like barroom fights and bank robberies. To put it country simple, former Narcotics Commissioner Harry J. Anslinger, diseased, was an obligate shit. Jesse James, Billy the Kid, and Dillinger were just sons of bitches. Now, victimless crimes are the very lifeline of the right virus. And there is a growing recognition, even in official quarters, that victimless crimes should be removed from the books or subject to minimal penalties. And those individuals who cannot or will not mind their own business cling to the victimless crime concept, equating drug use or private sexual behavior with robbery and murder. If the right to mind one's own business is recognized, the whole ship position is untenable, and hell hath no more vociferous fury than an endangered parasite. Drug laws, Mr. Anslinger said, must reflect society's disapproval of the addict. And here is Reverend Bracewell in the Denver Post. Homosexuality is an abomination to God and should never be recognized as a legal human right any more than robbery or murder. Indeed, one is tempted to seek a total solution to the shit problem. Slaughter the shits of the world like cows with the aphtos, and then we'll all feel a lot better. Well, such a drastic intervention may not be necessary if the public is alerted in time. I sincerely hope not from humanitarian considerations. There are hopeful signs. At the present time in Colorado, where I am currently practicing, approximate mob conditions prevail. There are no sex crimes on the book. You can fuck a cow right in front of the sheriff, and all he can say is, boo! You can hardly expect to bring down the barn with an act like that. Well, with the right virus offset, perhaps we can get this whole show out of the barnyard and into space. This is the space age, and we are here to go. At the present time, there are an estimated 40 million voters dedicated to minding other people's business. I am referring, of course, to Reverend Jerry Falwell and his moral majority. Yeah. Now, this piece called The Whole Tamale was written It was written in opposition to Senator Briggs' Proposition 6 some years ago, which would have barred any avowed homosexuals from teaching jobs. And while Proposition 6 was defeated, its spirit and intention is very much alive. Make no mistake, Proposition 6 is a potentially deadly threat to all minorities. Senator Briggs said it himself, "I'm not picking on homosexuals only. I'm after the whole tamale." Now here is someone named Arthur Thom Robe, chairman of the White People's Committee to Restore God's Law, editor of a lurid tabloid called The Torch, published in Bass, Arkansas. Yes, there's not a finer man in Bass, Arkansas than old Thom Robe. After praising the courageous Anita, he gets down to committee business. The White People's Committee is not embarrassed to admit that we endorse and seek the execution of all homosexuals. God's law calls for the death penalty for the faggot slime, the whole filthy lot of them. Now, old Thom is just warming up. He don't stop there. Like Briggs, he's after the whole tamale. He is also the publisher of a book called The Negro, a Beast. And his rag is replete with references to rabid, sex-perverted Jews. So these people, Briggs and Falwell and the whole lot of them, are appealing to the most ignorant, bigoted, and downright stupid people in this country. Now, I'm not a politician, and I'm not running for office, and I don't have to respect anybody's idiotic opinions. Now, Briggs says homosexuals can't expect to be treated like normal people because they aren't normal. Well, I say the same thing about fundamentalists. They can't expect to be treated like reasonable people because they aren't reasonable people. They're dangerous lunatics. And also, they are basically unreliable and dishonest. Now, I've never known a real righteous Bible belter who wasn't a thief at heart. When you're doing business with a religious son of a bitch, get it in writing. Because his word isn't worth shit. Not with the good Lord telling him how to fuck you on the deal. Now, fundamentalists are a menace to everybody in in spaceship Earth. And they should be segregated into nut houses or encouraged to become snake handlers. And their churches should be taxed out of existence.